to another episode of SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. I'm Ring Stabby, the stabbiest stabby that ever stabbied, and we are about 4 minutes away, 3 in fact, from the Master League ending, the New Year's event ending, and other things wrapping up. Of course, we could be here to see that, but I'd rather we continue on with the story because we're so close to being done with G Gundam. And I hate that that thing went on hiatus and we never had a chance to go back to it. And yeah, at some point we probably will want to go back and do the story of IBO and Destiny and Witch From Mercury, but until then, we got G Gundam. It looks like the heart-wrenching showdown we witnessed may have been the last battle between Domon and Master Asia. However, our story is far from over. An even greater fight awaits, one sprawling to the farthest corners of space. Domon Kashu becomes the champion, earning the Gundam of Gundam's title. And yet, he walks away from the victory parade, questioning what, if anything, he has gained from the year-long battle. He then realizes how important his partner Rain is to him. Now, clearly understanding his own feelings, he goes looking for her to tell her how he feels. But Rain feels responsible for her father, Dr. Mikamura, involving Domon in the Gundam fights and bringing misfortune to the Kashu family. She resolves to never see Domon again and returns to Neo Japan with her father. Meanwhile, Urube covertly mobilizes the colony's forces to recover the Dark Gundam from Lantau Island with the unthinkable intention of reactivating it. Dr. Mikamura attempts to stop him, but Urube claims he has found the perfect candidate for the Dark Gundam's biological units. Rain, run away! Only someone who stands at the pinnacle of creation, who can create new life and multiply its numbers, is worthy of serving as the Dark Gundam's bio-units. You see, it requires a woman! You don't mean... No, not her! Here, claim your sacrifice and awaken! This marks the true resurrection of the Dark Gundam! Narrowly escaping Urube's clutches, Dr. Mikamura turns to Domon on Earth for help. At first, Domon feels conflicted and hesitates to chase after Rain, but he finds the strength to take action with the support of his friends. Determined to seize a future with Rain, he mounts Funsaki, Master Asia's final gift, and rides towards the stars. Meanwhile, Urube declares war on the entire world from Neo Japan, now the Dark Colony. Hear me, world! I am Urube Ishikawa, the great ruler of the universe! I hereby declare an end to the Gundam fights. Some of you may fear that without a proxy war, we will once again resort to real wars, but such fears are unfounded. Henceforth, Neo Japan shall forever reign supreme. Gone are the days in which nations feign dominance. through hollow competitions like the Gundam fights. It is an immutable truth of the universe that the strong shall dominate the weak. And now, I have attained the very embodiment of that power. Let the world grovel before my feet. After Neo-Japan breaks the ceasefire, the nations of the world respond with force, but the Dark Colony proves impervious to attack. Now, the only hope that remains is Domon Kashu and his bitter rivals in the Gundam fights. But can they truly stop Urube's ambition of conquering the world? At last, it's time for the final Gundam fight. Ready, go! What the? A giant Dark Gundam in the Neo-Japan colony! I knew you would show yourself, Domon Kashu. Or should I say, the ultimate fighter. The Gundam of Gundams. But I'm afraid that title no longer carries any significance. Shut it, Urube! So long as the burning Gundam stands, your ambition is nothing more than delusions! Do you really think you have a chance of defeating the Dark Gundam? Rain! What have you done to her? You have Wong's research to thank. The Dark Gundam's resurrection would have been impossible without it! You bastard! Don't tell me you offered Rain to the Dark Gundam! You took my family, my master, and now Rain! Urube, I'm going to make you wish you were never born! I admire your spirit, but I'm afraid you're going to need an army. Given the state of the Earth, I wouldn't call it a proxy fight. No. And Double X Gundam is here. Yes, it is. Funsaki! Ah! Here, this should finish you. What's the meaning of this? You want an army? You got it! Shuffle Alliance! Flame on! You guys, what are you doing here? Yeah, we thought you could use a hand. Quite. We've brought the full force of the Shuffle Alliance. Natasha released my ship along with my crew. That's how we made it to space. I'm not the only one. Gundam fight representatives from every nation have gathered here. We may hail from different countries, but our resolve is one. You're the one who brought us together, Domon Kashu. Come on, Rain's counting on us. Let's slay that monster already. Right, that's all I needed to hear. So be it. I'll put the fear of the Dark Gundam into the world. Come at me, all of you. Gundam fight! Ready? Go! No L, though. It's a go, not a goal. Destroy 10 enemies. All right, well, let's hop to it. Oh boy. That's quite a lot we got there. Any good map spots? Yes. No, you'll just do 3. So I guess I want to do it from here. Yeah, that'll take care of 4. Perfect. Same beautiful. That's 6 out of the 10 just with that with one Hainu. Two, 3, 4, it looks like. Nope. Yeah. It does a range 4 attack. Alright, that can take care of 3 dudes. Nope, but that won't get the kill. You are not the Master Asia I was hoping for. Oh, but you don't have the attack. Okay, well, in that case, target you. Hold it up! Then get the kill that way. Then fail to get the kill. Unfortunate. He's sending out my clones of himself. And then he just punches really hard. There we go. Got our condition. Ah, blast it! Best keep our distance, fellas. What are we going to do now? How are we supposed to take down the Dark Gundam? Don't worry, there's still a way. Dr. Mikamura, is that you? It's pointless attacking this devil from the outside. That's right. It has only one weakness, and it's inside the Dark Gundam itself. Listen, I'm going to release Dr. Kashu's capsule into space. When the hatch opens, you'll have a way in. Wait a second. What's going to happen to you? After what I've done to you and your father, I don't deserve your forgiveness. I regret that deeply. I know I don't have any right to ask you this. But please, save my daughter. She's innocent. This is all my fault. Dr. Mikamura! Dr. Mikamura! Ah, there's the capsule. Dad! Dad! Hold on, Domon. Let Natasha recover capsule. Don't forget, you still have someone waiting for you. Right. Okay, here goes. Hang on, Rain! Now it's just destroy all enemy units, so in other words, do the thing the story specifically said not to do. Give you a little ship damage. Come on. On guard.
そこですね。終わりだ。
Alright, sure, we want to get as far back as we possibly can. There we go. Death bat. It would be more funny if the death bat was holding a baseball bat or something. But that's fine. They could just call it a regular bat even though it looks nothing like a bat. Alright, just 8 more units and it'll be 7 in just a moment. There we are. Grah! He is strong like bear. They're all going for Argo. Hello! Take this! Alright, let's see what you have to say. Yeah! Alright, honestly, get in there and beat everyone up, Char. You got the chin steps for it, you're in position for it. Just go. Alright. And... there we are. And that should be the mission. Perfect. Battle over. 13,000, nice. Scout unlocked. Hey, it's Mr. Assassin Man. Huh. The fools! They may have infiltrated the colony, but they're too late! The Dark Gundam has already reached the next stage of its evolution! The time has come. I shall use this tremendous power to claim the whole Earth as my very own! What in the Dark Gundam's consuming the Earth! It's what? We've got to do something about it before it eats the whole planet! Now do you see? There is no more need to compete for world domination through the Gundam fights! Yes, I am the master of the Dark Gundam, and as such, ruler of the universe. If any of you object, then challenge me! Ha 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 ha! You're on, creep! Huh? What is this? Domon! Don't let the Dark Gundam take the Earth! Behold, the Mandala Gundam, Mr. Domon. Honor compels me to aid you in battle. Already? And Neo Nepal's Chiral, too. You came to help me. We are not the only ones. See how Gundam fighters from nations far and wide are fighting the Dark Gundam in every corner of the Earth. Got a lot of cancers. Got a windmill Gundam. Got several. Witness the birth of the Gundam Federation! With nothing less than the Earth on the line, we have joined forces to ensure our victory! Yeah! It looks like the Gundam fighters from every nation have risen up. We might actually win the battle. Nothing but a swarm of insects. Let me show you the futility of your alliance. Mermaid Gundams! The other Gundam fighters are gaining ground, Domon. Leave these things to us. Don't let the Dark Gundam get 1 inch closer to the Earth! Miss Allenby, let us advance at full power! Okay! Rah! Sailor Moon Ribbon!
Mandara engine! Gokura Gojo! Namu Amida Butsu!
That's the last tentacle that's stretched to Earth! Now, Mr. Domon, the time is at hand. Right. The insolence. So be it. I shall allow myself the pleasure of one last Gundam fight. Alright! Dark Colony activated. Attack of the Shuffle Alliance. Alright, had to take a quick pause there to get myself some tea because I was starting to fall asleep, and apparently we have some amazing tags for the new DX. Problem is Garrett has one chance step. That's fine. We'll put someone else in it. We'll put Kira. We'll put Strike Freedom Kira into the DX. But yeah, the fact that he is a one-shot, that's very nice. Alright, so let's get back into it. Let's continue the story. Mobile Fighter G Gundam, yeah, overpowered as always. Let's continue on. The Dark Gundam, it's in pain. Right. Not even that monster is invulnerable. We can't defeat it with our mortal hands. Dr. Cashew, you're awoken from cryo-sleep. I've been brought up to speed. Put me through to Domon. Domon, can you hear me, my boy? Dad, you're awake! I am. Now listen carefully. You have to shut down the main reactor. It's the source of the Dark Gundam's energy. It's the only way to defeat it! Got it, Dad. Oh, and Domon. Yeah? You've grown up. Yeah. I'll be back. That accursed Dr. Kashu and his meddling advice. No matter. I was already on my way there. And yeah, new Gundam stuff, new Gundam X stuff is out also. I anticipated this moment, which is why I have trained this body. And if I face the Shuffle Alliance, then my foes are worthy indeed. Come forth, my mighty limbs. Give rise to the Grandmaster Gundam. This must be the heart of the Dark Gundam, the colony's main reactor. Indeed. Urube! Welcome, Shuffle Alliance. I commend you for making it this far, but alas. Cram it! Just hand over reign quietly. Unless you'd prefer death! Oh, then come at me! This invincible main reactor shall take care of you! It's a fusion of the Dark Gundam's 4 kings! And you seriously think you can control that thing? Without a doubt. After all, I was a Gundam fighter myself. What? Seriously? You don't even know your country's Gundam fighter history and you're claiming to be the current Gundam fighter? Lame. Never shall I forget the 12th Gundam fight. 4 years prior, I was hailed as the genius fighter, and I made it all the way to the finals. The final battle was in my sights. And yet, I tasted bitter defeat at the hands of the undefeated of the East. That was when I had an epiphany. It is power that rules the world. Thus, to attain the world, I must first attain power. Perhaps now you can appreciate why I claimed the Dark Gundam. It was none other than the Gundam fights that awakened my ambition. Enough! Don't use the Gundam fights as the excuse for your ambition. We trade blows so we can make each other stronger. All you did was give in to your own weakness and run away! Say what you will. Victory belongs to the powerful. Or do you intend to defeat me and demonstrate otherwise? You read my mind! Come on! It's a Gundam fight! Ready? Go! Alright, defeat Urube Ishikawa. Let me double check because I skipped right past it. Mission objective. Okay, that's fine. Can you? Yes. I'll totally give you attack burst so that I don't regret it next time. Good. And by getting rid of you, we'll be able to do even more damage. Or we'll get a higher MP, which will deal more damage, and hopefully that will be enough to get the kill with Dome. Yes, it will. Beautiful. Urube, hand over reign, now! So you fancy yourself the gallant prince, come to rescue the captive princess. That must make me the evil sorcerer who stands in your way. But I'm afraid you'll find this story ends in tragedy. The prince shall fall into an eternal slumber alongside his princess. 120 pulls, got the DX and the Versailles chest break. Nice. Endo! Bought a UR manual to upgrade the DX. QQ. Condition achieved. Come on, replace all of the G Gundam units with hyper mode version or super mode versions of them. Ah! This should do it. How? Pathetic! How utterly pathetic! Behold my power! It regenerated. No way, it was a pile of scrap! Damned monster. Now do you see? The Dark Gundam is the final destination of evolution itself. The ultimate life form! It matters not how many of you swarm. You are still nothing but insects under my feet! Wait, you're DG infected? Indeed! Welcome to the age of DG cells! These miraculous cells shall grant me limitless power! You might even call it unlimited power! Let humanity perish! You've got to be joking! Like hell that thing's the ultimate life form! Alright, let's get rid of all the enemy units. Huh. Argo, do you have any special lines? Oh, it's not even gonna counterattack us? Psst, how pathetic. Also, Urube has a really freaky grin. Alright, he has no dialogue. Stubborn pest! Alright, well. We got rid of the worst offender here. There, soften it up. And that way, Chibity can get the kill. And then Burning Punch. Like literal fire. Alright, well, let's get to work. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Get rid of that Gundam head. Now, to the right. Map those guys. That's the stronger attack, and you don't have any way of boosting it. So annoying.
Hey, 私の邪魔をするな。
Get rid of you. Get rid of. Next one.
終わりだ。直撃させる。
There we go. That leaves us with how many? 6, 8 more to kill. Go, take you out. Head to the back, take you out. Yeah, you kind of are underpowered. I regret having you. No. Go. Perfect. Get the support attack. Just the right amount. And yeah. Get you nicely weakened, but not nicely enough. Go. Good job with the burning punch. Aw, just barely survived. I'm sure we could have used a better attack than Darkness Shot and gotten the kill. Oh well. Shine! Yeah. Like we could have used Darkness Finger and... I don't know. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. We get the kill now. Welcome back, Ducky. You fool! Defeat me 1,000 times and I will still come back! I don't think so. This will put you down for good. Insolence! Alright, Urube has been scouted. And we got Grandmaster Gundam technical journals. Oh yes. Hiya! What? Come on, let's get him! My master taught me that blue planet Mother Earth is the greatest life form, and
この魂の炎を極限まで高めれば倒せないものなどない。俺のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。勝利をつかめと轟き叫ぶ。爆裂。シャッフルドメキャ
There, the reactor's completely destroyed. That's the end of the Dark Gun. What the hell? The Dark Gundam is still kicking! As are its Inferno Minions. Does that mean disconnecting the bio unit? Freeing Rain is the only way to stop it? Then there's no time to waste. Domon, go and save her. Leave these foes to us. Rain's in your hands now. Got it. I'll leave the rest to you. Alright, boss time! You know what? I'm gonna take it. We'll run long, but we'll do it just to be done with it. 314, and you know what? Since we're doing stuff, let's that's... Oh, it is the one I clicked on. Silly me. I'll just max you out. I mean, we have so many upgrade materials saved up that it's silly that I'm not using them. Even if this means technically it's inefficient because they're not maxed, because they're maxed out now, but whatever. Also, we do have the scouts we can buy. There we go, Urube and Chiral. And with that, we have everyone from G Gundam. All right, let's go. So, this is the core. What's that? Something's coming out of the wall. A Dark Gundam? Inside the Dark Gundam? I mean, there's a Dark Gundam on top of the Dark Gundam all the time, so you shouldn't be surprised. He's crazy! Using a weapon inside your own body is suicide! Alright then. Erupting... Burning Thing! No, Damon! Take a good look at that Dark Gundam! What do you... Huh? Ah. Rain! What's going on? What are you waiting for? Of course. You're trapped in there. Fine, I'll tear that thing apart! That Gundam's evolved into its human form, one powered by the human heart and mind. The fact that it's still functional with a busted reactor proves it. And if those hearts and minds are Rain's, then that Gundam is Rain herself. Its every action is her own. Wait, what? If that's true, why is Rain attacking me? Okay, you need to understand this, Domon. Rain is avoiding you. Huh? I imagine she feels remorse for her father's actions. And deep down, that guilt is compelling her to avoid you. This is all my father's fault, and his sins are my own. I'm sorry, Domon. I can't face you anymore. Every step you take towards her only strengthens the Dark Gundam through Rain's emotions. Fall back for now. I can't! After everything, I can't just abandon her now! I'm getting her back, even if I have to crush this Dark Gundam! Very well. Do what you must. Unless we do something, the Earth, no, the entire universe may be doomed. But Domon, if you don't reach Rain, the Gundam won't stop fighting. You can't overpower it, so what's your move? Alright, boss time! Defeat Rain Mikamura! Mission objective. Alright, well, annoyingly, they have that entire formation right there. Oh, they got all the baddies. You know, if I could say maybe 5. Yeah. Get the kill there. Now the question is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And your attack range is... Okay. We'll just have to use the machine cannon as the attack we use. That's fine. Then hop over here. Manual. There we go. Blow up the entire line there. And now, new Gundam. And just like pop right over. Shamelessly steal you. Get rid of the Walter Gundam. Get rid of Allenby's corrupted Gundam. And you. Machine cannon, get the kill. Rain, I'm getting you out of there! No, stay away from me! Damn it! Hang on just a little longer, Rain! Remember, in the 90s, no did not mean no. No meant try harder. Condition achieved. There. That stopped it. Hang on, Rain! stay away! Rain, for goodness sake! How am I supposed to save her? Alright, destroy all enemy units. Oh, darn it. There's a defender there. That's no fun. Oh, EX actually. Attack burst. That'll do the trick.
このままでは終わらん。
Sasbi can go on a fun ride, getting rid of all the defenders. Oh. I guess maybe not all the defenders. But at least Gundam Heaven's sword. Range again. Yeah, get rid of the Walter Gundam as well, and just like that, Shark swept the back row defenders. Yeah, we've seen it a bunch of times. We don't need to see it again. Oh, perfect. All right. That is always nice to see.
Hooray!
Darn it, that's the strongest attack. Okay, I guess we'll be use the support attack to get the kill. And maybe with what we gain from the support attack, we're strong enough to take out the Gundam head. Beautiful. Right there. Stormund Drang. What's that? And get the kill. And get the chance step as well. Which has the right side completely cleared out. And we can do a little bit of chip damage on the Death Bat. Yes, 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 yes. Which is what we need for you to be able to get the kill. Ah. Not good enough. Just slightly too many, unfortunately. Alright, and just 2 surviving enemies. Alright, I put the red Zeta in the perfect spot, it seems. Achievement unlocked, Burning Gundam's Great Triumph. Alright, cleared all stages excluding hard, and cleared them with 3 stars. Hooray! Alright, what we get ourselves? Dark Gundam Final Form Technical Journal. I never imagined you, Rain, would be my final opponent. There's no way I can win this fight. There's no way. You can't give up. Allenby? Why can't you try to understand how Rain feels? Her own father hurt the person she loves. Deep down, she's consumed by guilt over you. That's why she shut herself away in that Gundam. But don't worry. I'll teach you the incantation that is sure to reach her heart. All you've got to do is say, I love you. Ah. Have you never told Rain you loved her? If not, then it's past time you were honest with her about your feelings. She's right, Dylan. Time to let it rip. Quiet. Now is not the time for modesty. Sweep her off her feet, brother. All you've got to do is say it. You guys. Go for it, Damon. Or else. I'll never be able to let you go. Allenby. Okay. Good. Rain! Rain, can you hear me? Rain. You don't have to answer. Just hear me out. Dr. Mikamura's gone now. The last thing he said was, "This is all my fault." Forget about what happened to my family. I've let it go. None of that matters to me now. Do you remember, Rain? A year ago, they pushed us into the Gundam fight. We didn't know a thing, but they still dropped us into the ring they call Earth. I fought with everything I had, but when it was all over, nobody cared. They just moved on. But is that how we want our year together to end? I won the Gundam fight, but only because you were with me every step of the way. That's right. We earned that victory together. Whoa, Domon! Kind of invading her personal space there. If I lost you, my life would be meaningless without you. The only thing I'm good for is taking punches. I'm no poet. All I can say is I love you! I need you! Rain! Domon! Rain! Domon, I'm sorry. I'll never leave you again. I'll never let you go. We'll always be together. Okay, Rain, let's finish this! Right!
二人のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。幸せつかめと。轟き叫ぶ。爆裂。ゴッドフィンガー。関。は。ラブラブ。
They clearly said love, love, not Tenkyoken. Okay, fine. Seki ha! Tenkyoken of love! I don't know, I like the sound of the original. Seki ha! Love, love, Tenkyoken! Hey, they didn't show the king just randomly manifesting there. With a hole-shaped, or with a heart-shaped hole in its center. Look! Now, look! The Dark Gundam's breaking apart! And the tentacles it had on the Earth, too! Oh, where's Domon? Domon Kashu! Domon! It's over, everyone. Come on, Rain. We've got a future waiting for us. Right. Funsaki! Look! The people of Neo Japan are safe! It's finally over! I'd say the ambition to rule the world has met a fitting end. Say, Dr. Kashu, what do you think will become of the Gundam fights now? I imagine we haven't seen the last of them. But it's true. The Gundam fights had more than a few issues. But if we can recognize them, then surely we can fix them too. I guess in the end, the instinct to fight is all too human. Right, and that's how we'll claim a better future. Like those two kids did. Come on, Rain. Let's go home. To the Earth. My brothers Schwartz and my master loved so much. Okay, your brother is now Schwartz and not Kyoji. Yes! Alright!
ガンダムファイトレディーゴー
See you again. Gundam Fight 14. Okay. Well, we ran a little bit long. Oh, hang on. We're still going to get some rewards right here. So let's see what we got. We got the Master Gundam for the MS Dog for clearing G Gundam Part 2. Come on. And we unlocked Hard 2 and Hard 3. And it looks like unlocking, or finishing G Gundam unlocked Gundam X Part 2. I know that's not what actually happened, but that actually was kind of cool. 72 hours, skip. We do not ever buy that. Those are rip-offs. Alright, well, we ran a tiny bit long, you know, an hour and 10 minutes and some change, but that's fine. Yeah, that's the end of the VOD. Stream, as always, continues, so if you're watching the stream, hang tight. But VOD folks, please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description under Fizz's free funds. There are some nice new ones that I put out recently. You should definitely check those out. But on that note, see you next time. Bye-bye.